Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. It's the last days of spring, summer is coming. It has been very hot and the coming days it's a bit more temperate. The ideal opportunity to give my Japanese maples a haircut. Let me walk you through almost all of my Japanese maples, trim them, and in that way we will stimulate them to get back budding and bring them back into shape. Let's get started. This one is my Sango Kaku maple. I made earlier a video of this when I air layered it. As you see, it's grown quite well. I already wired this one also a while ago. The leader I'll just let go, and that way the tree will stand. For Sango Kaku I don't make cuttings off because I'll have lots more. This is it for this one, ready to go on. This one is an Arakawa maple. I air layered this one last year, and as you see we have quite some strong shoots coming along, and this one should be a side branch over here. It's coming from this direction. It's still not completely in a triangle shape, but that will come later on. This one is another Arakawa maple, so let's just prune this one back. The growing leader I'll just leave be for now, so that will be it for that one. This is my Deshojo maple. We air laid this one lastly. I don't want to prune it too much, just back to shape. So that should be it for the Deshojo maple. This one is my Atropurpureum. I haven't filmed this one for quite a while. It's growing quite vigorously. We need to really redirect and reshape this one. Hope it directs its energy a bit to the other side. And let's see how it will react. I have another Arakawa seedling in here. That one I won't touch for now. My trended maple over here, and in the back I have all kinds of other maples. I won't touch them for now. So in here I have the forest of the ambush, depends on how you would like to call it. As you see, this one is the one we have air layered. I don't see roots yet, but it's really growing out of the pot. So that part I need to take away. That's all I will do for this one, because we need the leaves to produce roots in the end for the air layers. Take the weeds out a bit. In here we have another red maple. Let me see. I think this one could be a nice leader, so the leader I won't touch. And turn it around. We have a green maple in here. I see a competing in two branches, so the long grower I'll take out. I have another red maple. Yeah, let those be for now. Then we have really this ambush of the original Nishiki. Let's see what we can make out of that. I think I'll just prune it into shape and leave it be. So that will be it for the original Nishiki. Then we will have this big guy. It's a Dissectum. It's growing quite well. So what I will do is just take all these lower branches out to force it to grow a bit more upwards. These really grow different, these Dissectums. So that will be it for this one. The graft is growing, but not that strong yet. So we will need to wait for that a bit more. This one is my newly bought curl bark Japanese maple. It's quite a tree, but the thing is we don't have branches in the lower part. We really need some branches in this part, and we need to bring this back into a triangle or more dome shape. So all this growth on top is all far too much, but I'm afraid I can't do much about it now. So what I will do is just prune all the growth back. So this one will be quite a heavy prune, and hope that it will back bud and we can start shaping and forming branches. So let's get started. lot of dead material in here. And what I try is just bring back every branch to the last leaf to force it to backbud. It's already quite a bit more open, but still not as I would like to see it. The thing, we have here so many branches, I can't go back much further than this. So let me turn this one around. This was the side which was facing the sun originally. I think it's also quite a bit more dense. I try to give every branch its own space, just open up, getting light through the tree and bringing back the branches. I think this should be about it. It's quite more open. And look at the foliage, all what we took off. It's unbelievable. So just to give you some impression, from here the front could be possible. So like this, it was quite an interesting base with some errors of course, but yeah, we will see. So this is about the size of the base. Looking into the tree, look at all those dead stumps I removed. Everywhere we have cut wounds. It will recover. Another possible idea is just to take this part as the front. But then we have really this branch which is in the way of our site. It's of course nice to have a branch which is coming to you, but in this way I really feel like it's blocking the site. Could also turn it a bit, of course, like this. And then you really look into the tree, where you have this arrow, this base. So from closer by, the base looks like this. I think this is one of the arrows which is in there. We could work on that. We will see later on in repotting season. Also the soil I need to change is just ordinary compost. The size of the tree, if we would apply the 1:6 rule, so 1 centimeter in the base is 6 centimeters in the high, I think we come about in this height, so in here. Which means if this is the center of the tree, then we need to cut back from here to there. We won't have anything much more left. And that's one of the things what I really want to consider in the coming days, on the coming month. If I really decide to cut it back to this point, then I'll put on some air layers because we have quite some nice material in here and there. I won't throw it away, but that's something I need to give a bit more thought to. And of course, discuss maybe in my class take it to there. It's quite hard to handle, it's very big, and it's my very first big maple. It's not just that I'm negative about this, I am very, very happy with this tree. The previous owner unfortunately passed away, and I bought it off one of his friends or workers. I'm not quite sure what he was. And one last look at the base. I think this side of the base is the most interesting, what you see. We have some roots which we need to cut away. This one is dead already, so I cut it. And here I have a little error. Maybe we could take that away, but we first need to examine the roots. And this one I think I'll just leave. And looking into the tree, we really need to work on some bent branching. So maybe for air layering, this part could be nice, or that part. And in here I think this is the inverse taper point, so this one could be a nice one to start a base with. And on that side maybe this one, base for a twin trunk, could also be nice. That we will see later on. So the base from this side, it's not that interesting, as you see. So all the features are on the other side, but the tree is growing to the back. So this will be a challenge, we will see. That was all the pruning of my maples. I haven't shown you all of my Japanese maple. I think pretty much all of them we have seen. Especially the last big one, the coral bark one, I am very, very happy with them. I have some work on it. The coming years I will be quite busy with it to get it into a very, very good shape. But that's the pleasure, and that's, I think, the joy of it, to do these kind of work. That's where I do it for. Thanks for watching again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.